I was inspired by the NAIDOC theme for this year, which is "Because of Her, We Can." Indigenous women have paved the way for Aboriginal people throughout history, and my dress design is showing the strength of unity between women and the leadership between women. My design shows women gathered together around a circle, which is like a meeting place, doing women's business. I'm really proud of where my art and design has taken me, and I'm really pleased to see that the public love my design. It's going to be really exciting to see the team wearing my dress design. Netball is quite popular among Indigenous players, especially amongst young Indigenous women and girls. A lot of sports these days are quite male dominated, so netball is quite appealing to Indigenous women. Netball is quite popular for Indigenous players, especially Indigenous girls and women. A lot of sports are male dominated, and so netball can be quite appealing to Indigenous women. Netball seems to be socially more accessible sport to young Indigenous youths. There are so many benefits we cannot deny that team sports have in the lives of young people, especially young Indigenous youths. The benefits are many. For example, a sense of belonging, validation, empowerment, and a positive outlet to focus their energy on. I believe because of certain socio-political disadvantages, Indigenous players in any sport need additional support for a fairer outcome when reaching their full potential. I believe sometimes there are certain socio-political disadvantages that young Indigenous people face, and there needs to be a lot more support for a fairer outcome for them to reach their full potential. Netball as a sport itself doesn't have as much support as most male-dominated sports such as Australian football. Therefore, the support is lacking for not just Aboriginal people, but a lot of netball players who tend to be women of any cultural background. Shooting Stars round for the West Coast Fever vs Thunderbirds game, and also the league-wide Indigenous round, is so important as it connects young Indigenous women with the highest level of netball.